Oh, a really good basketball game. Marred a little bit by the fact that we turned it over so much, but they had a lot to do with that. They really played hard. They're really good. They've done a great job with that team. They're going to be a force all the way through this thing. You know, it's always good to get a win early in the season, but you know, Billy and I both know that there's so much season left. It's you know, we'll look at all that stuff down the road, but I'm excited about the way we're playing late in games. I think we're really playing with some good purpose. I think we're executing. I think the guy right here stepped up, made 2 huge shots, and really settled us and got us the win, really.
Andrew, I know all the Butler's players have pretty much a green light, you know, to shoot from wherever when they think it. Was that?
Not all.
Many of them. Yeah. Was that intentional to have you drift out at that point in the game, or did you just find yourself wide open and think it was a good scoring chance at that point?
Yeah. The first play was, I mean, one of the options, the main option is for me to come off that. And then, yeah, I mean, I hit the first one, and Coach had faith in me, so we ran another play, and Wright State sagged off again, so I hit it.
With Ronald on the free throw, was that by design or was that his own?
Missed free throw? Yeah, you got to miss that. It doesn't matter if they get the ball or not. Just don't cross the line. And we talked about it in the locker room. So they're going to shoot a 3. So it doesn't matter if you're up 2 or you're up 1. Mm-hmm. So you might as well make them take the ball out of bounds where they can't run the baseline and there's less time. Mm-hmm. Well, they had the same amount of time, but at least they couldn't run the baseline. So now we can put a guy on the ball and at least make it difficult. What Mays should have gotten was a runner from half court, not a runner from 25 feet if we don't cross the line. Just let the play go. If they call timeout with 1.4, 1.2, that's 1 dribble. In the case that he got almost 3 dribbles in and got a nice look at it. That's what we've got to get better at, that situation. You're not in that situation a lot, but that's the thinking, and to me it's a no-brainer to miss that. You just don't foul the rebound on the rebound, and if they get it, they get it. And if they try to score it there, they've got a second going the wrong direction. So that was the thought process there.
What do you think about the game that Mays had?
He's terrific. I've known Julius for a long time. He's a good player.
Brad, apart from the turnovers, it seemed like Butler's offense was pretty efficient. You were really efficient inside the arc. I mean, you really didn't miss very many shots.
Yeah, we missed some 3s that I thought were really good looks. Chase had some really good looks, and then Andrew hit the 2 late. But you know, inside the arc, you're 23 for 30. You shoot just south of 80% from 2s on a game. You should usually have success, but the turnovers hurt us, and the lack of shooting from the free throw line and the 3-point line hurt as well.
Krishan wasn't quite as impactful as he was Saturday, but it looked like he definitely did give you sparks, especially in the first half, and did some good things.
I thought he played really well. He hit the jump shot off the out-of-bounds play. He was very strong with the ball all day. He held down on the post and got some deflections, got some rebounds, did some really good things. I like the way he's playing right now. I really like the way he's playing. I think he can get a lot better. I like the way he's playing.
Brett, you've mentioned this before, but whatever is toward the end of games here lately, Andrews just seemed like he's made a big play in almost every one of them. Is that kind of what you maybe expect from your older seasoned players?
Yeah, I think you don't expect it from guys that can't do it, and he can do it, and we believe in him, and that has always been the case and will always be the case. And you know, I think the thing I like best about Andrew is he's not going to have trouble walking through his door because his head gets too big tonight. He just does what he does, and he moves on to the next day, and he's going to try to prepare. He's got a really tough challenge in 2 different guys on Sunday at Detroit with Lowe and Holmes.
Kyle seemed to keep getting after it time after time. Even with his missed free throws, it didn't seem to.
He was great
didn't
tonight.
seem to ruffle him.
He was great tonight. I thought he was really good. You know, obviously everybody's you can point to the free throws, but 7 for 8 from the field, and the way that he played, the timely baskets he got, the rebounds he got. You know, he had a presence defensively on some plays. I didn't think we were great defensively the whole time. They put you in that position. They're a hard team to guard. But he played really well. And I think he needed that. Sometimes you need that. You need to feel good about yourself a little bit. I think he should after tonight.
Andrew, being on the floor during the game, just how back and forth was it? It seemed like pretty much the whole game.
Yeah, I mean, both teams were turning the ball over quite a bit, and we were both grinding on the defensive end. So in games like that, there aren't going to be a lot of points scored. So, I mean, you're never up more than 1 or 2 possessions, especially there in the last 15 minutes or so. So, yeah, it was a good game and a fun game to play in.